From Virginia to North Carolina is a huge swamp. The name of it is called the Dismal Swamp. Many people thought this place was inhabitable due to its such harsh conditions. It is filled with lots of sludge-like water, also tall trees and thorn bushes making passageway very difficult. There are even many dangerous species and lots of quicksand piles. Although in 2003 there was an archaeological foray to prove otherwise. After several months of looking, they did find one island with over 3,000 artifacts proving just that. They had found remnants of raised cabins, firewood, basins which they thought was for water, and even what seems to be the remains of a palisade wall. During this, they concluded that there were 3 different times that people may have lived there in secret. The first time was probably back in 11,000 BC, where they thought indigenous people had moved there before it was even a swamp. Another time was in the 1600s, where more indigenous people lived there, and many Indians who were escaping the colonization going on. They had left remains of stone and clay pots and tools. Another time, which they had thought this to be the biggest Maroon population, it was during the 1800s, and Maroons were people who had escaped from slavery. They had found most of the artifacts from this time period: tools, furniture, and what seems to be their own planting spaces, which they had thought they had formed their own seeds, and since most of their survival had come from staying hidden, this was the perfect spot for them to go. During the 1870s, though, they had thought the outside world was coming in to try and find nice big wood for manufacturing. They had thought that trading was going on due to the other artifacts they had found from their and outside world. After the Civil War, though, they thought many of the Maroons had went to a new place since slavery was abolished. Many people had stayed there to live out their life because they had liked the way of life that was going on. And to this day, they still think that there could be 100 more islands just like this, and more artifacts with more answers, and proving even more secret communities may have lived there. But this is all they had found, and they still are searching through the swamp to this day.